are the catalysts of change. Without us, there is no change.
Wrist too tight, face in the mud. Glad it gave like in a hug. Me and my back getting harder to breathe. Faces in the crowd start to see me. Wrist too tight, face in the mud. Glad it came back in a heart. Gun in my face, getting harder to see. Faces in the crowd start to believe me. I don't wanna die. No, not like this. No, not for you. I don't wanna die. No, not like this. No, not for you. No, no. I don't wanna die. No, I don't. I don't wanna die. Wrist too tight, face in the mud. Wish you gave my kind of heart. Cops on the news, this shit getting harder to see. My blood's on the floor, and y'all still looking at me. I don't wanna die, not like this. I don't wanna die, not like this. No, not for you, no. I don't wanna die, no, I don't.
At a show of hands, how many people here have made a bad choice and been given the mercy of a second chance? We all have. Bad choices all have risk, high or low. Bad choices can be made by people who have safety nets or not. When I was young, I made a lot of bad choices. Some came with short-term rewards. At the age of 17, 1995, in Brooklyn, New York, prime time for the crack era. Collectively, my entire team brought in a net of $80K a day. Learned how to manage teams, learned how to manage money, basic bouts of accounting. Traveled up and down the East Coast, learning how to prospect, learning how to close sales. I built up from nothing by being resourceful. But I didn't have any safety nets, and my choices were high risk. Due to an FBI manhunt and some troubling times and some very high anxiety times, at the age of 23, I was sitting in a prison cell. As a first-time offender, as a nonviolent offender, I was still facing a mandatory minimum of 10 years to life. 10 years without seeing my family, 10 years with no connections to anything that can help me rehabilitate. 10 years for moving from prison to prison throughout the entire nation. 10 years for distribution of cocaine. As I stand before you, I'm still traumatized and suffering from that experience. There was no way to build those relationships and networks I would need to rebuild my life once released. When I came home, I felt like my past was going to define the rest of my life. My debt to society was paid through incarceration, meaning one payment for one crime. The moment someone steps out of prison, they should not continue to face a second life sentence. But that's the reality most of us face coming home from incarceration. Post-incarceration, we are punished repeatedly. Oh, you've been incarcerated? Sorry, you don't qualify for a mortgage. Oh, you've been incarcerated? We're not hiring. Been incarcerated? Sorry, shelters are full. Yeah, I failed. Is that my end? Do I give up then? I learned that failure turns to fear. Will I fail again? Fear turns to resolve. Resolve turns to resolution, resolution to change. Turning action to courage. When we speak of courage, we don't speak of the fear that prompted it, but courage has its roots. I decided to use struggle and closed doors to walk towards wellness. Wellness to me means politically and economically healthy communities that actively fight poverty. A roof over your head, a career, safe neighborhoods, basic needs. Fitness isn't about how much you can lift. It's about building a world that's fit for all of us to live in. So that's why I want to talk tonight about why it's our job as society to actively work together to empower people coming home. I took my resourcefulness, my drive, built a great wellness business, which also led to the nonprofit I run now, giving others that same opportunity and inspiration and hope. And by the way, just celebrated my 10th anniversary home of freedom. But this is why I believe reform is real and opportunities actually matter. 80% of people rearrested are unemployed at the time of arrest. These are facts. Without gainful careers, because we all know that's the key. Gainful careers. When I was inside, I met so many people like me. They had all these business plans. They had great ideas and dreams. But instead, they came home to a cold halfway house. No life changing or family connections. Technology skills that were outdated. I wanted to help people like that. I wanted to help others kick in that door. Help them see wellness as a vehicle to real social fitness and a real career. All of our executive coaches at our foundation are formerly incarcerated. They've transformed themselves and now find ways to do the same for others. We have proven throughout the nation that there's power in second chances. We are the face of reentry in this country, a Second Youth Foundation. Through this opportunity within the wellness and fitness industry, our graduates now have access to a larger community in a variety of industries that they might not have ever met before this. Retail, finance, real estate, technology, the list goes on. They built a network, so now they feel supported. We empower our graduates with resources, business boot camps, financial literacy, and software training. We harness the drive they already had for what they'll do with their second chance. Opportunity, community, empowerment. This is how we're working towards eliminating recidivism and daring to be different in a reimagined America. And we're confident that we will. When people are given sustainable options and a community to support them, doors just fly open. But we want to do more than open doors. We want to be the place where wellness and justice meets. Where people are not defined by their past, but by their potential, because we all have potential. We want to find more people with that potential and that drive. In prison, you're separated from society. Yes. The moment someone steps out of prison, they should not be starting a second life sentence. We as a society need to be aggressive when it comes to reintegrating. People need to be able to come home with a clear mind, a dignified profession, and the confidence to build a new life. This can be accomplished with me and you by investing in social entrepreneurship. My personal outcome of using opportunity, empowerment, and community is this. I am not afraid because I am loved. I have paid my debt to society, so I am worthy. I sit at the table now because I belong. I am alive.